This is about crushing the doubt in your mind. Okay, so I had a message from a client who has said, I'm struggling with some voices in my head, and I would need to work on that because they're obviously quite negative and they're getting me down. So she was this person was a bit embarrassed about what those were and didn't really want to tell me, but I said, don't worry about what they are, just send them to me and I'll help you rewrite that. Okay, it sounds a bit of a silly task, but it's something we can all do, and it's something that really, really works. So send it to me, and we've got things like, I look ugly, I look stupid when I'm exercising, I'm embarrassed that I'm sweaty, I'm too old for this, it's a joke that I'm even here, what am I doing, I can't get strong, and nobody wants me in their gym even. So the rewritten version of this, so the point I'm trying to make here is these voices are in our head all the time, and we have loads of them, and we're not always aware of exactly what they are. So this person is now aware of them, which is fantastic. This is like the first step that I want you to get to during your 6 weeks, hopefully. And we get to see what those are. Now, we are all hardwired to be negative. That's the thing. Okay, so we're hardwired to be negative. We will always look for the negative in any situation, and we have to train ourselves to look for the positive. So if you're just like, I'm just not a positive person, that's because you're hardwired to be negative. It's because of caveman days and trying to survive and looking for threats. That's what it's all related to. So we don't live in that world anymore. We need to look in positive, and because there's lots of reasons. One of those is it makes us more confident, and it just gives us more energy. Some people are like drains, and some people are like radiators. Don't be a drain, right? If you're negative, you're a drain, draining yourself and those around you. So we've rewritten these statements, and actually she did it really, really well. I couldn't have done it better myself. So the positive version is, I'm working hard, I'm getting fit, I'm gorgeous, and every day I get more and more gorgeous. And that's great. That's better than I'm ugly and I'm rubbish and I'm a bit shit. It feels amazing to be able to reboot my life and go for my dreams, even though I'm a bit older and beyond. And again, much better than I'm old and can't do this. And the one that was, nobody wants me in the gym, I'm enthusiastic, I'm working hard, as is everybody else, and everybody is welcoming. And that is exactly right. It's fantastic. I couldn't have done it better myself. So she's aware of the doubt, and we're going to take steps to rewrite it. Now, again, this sounds silly, but there is a very famous quote, which I actually struggled to get my head around for years before I read something quite recently about a little extra bit that you can add into this quote. So the quote is by Napoleon Hill: whatever the mind can believe, the mind can achieve. So whatever you can conceptually believe in your mind, you will eventually achieve it. Now, how do you actually get yourself to believe something? Repetition. Repetition is where it is. So whatever the mind can achieve with enough repetition, the mind can believe. So to really believe something, we have to repeat it often, and you have to consciously do this. There's no point in doing it for a couple of days and see you later. You've got to really go for it, and you can rewrite pretty much any doubt you have in your brain. Over 30 days, if you do this, your voice in your head, which is having a negative doubt, will get smaller and smaller, and eventually the voice that you think is quite silly now, the one that you want, will just become the dominant voice. Okay, so the task that I'm about to give this lady, and I want you to try if this is useful for you, is write down only the positive statements. Don't write it in a negative way. Don't write, I'm not stupid. Just write, I am clever, if that is the statement. Or, I'm not ugly, say I am beautiful. You've got to say it positively. Make sure you see it at least 3 times a day. So somewhere where you brush your teeth, or somewhere, I don't brush my teeth 3 times a day, 2 times, but somewhere you're going to see it 3 times a day. If that doesn't really work, or in addition to, come and write it down on a card. I actually have some cards here called Dream Makers. Okay, so this is not my idea. This is an idea from someone much cleverer than I. But write it down on a card, keep it in your pocket, keep it in your wallet. Somewhere, again, you're going to see it often. So just get another touch point. If you really want to go for it, right, listen, record yourself saying the positive statements and listen to it 1 or 2 times a day as well. So if you do that for 30 days, that's how you reprogram your brain. And the thing that you're going to be thinking right now is that's just stupid. And when you're doing it, you're going to think this isn't silly. I'm just kidding myself. I'm a lonely, useless, fat, overweight, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that is imposter syndrome. That is because your belief is so ingrained and so strong right now that you're going to have that self-doubt and it's going to sabotage you. You're not going to let that take over. That's how we stop it. Okay. So for the next 30 days, I want you to try that. And you can replace that mindset journaling task on the big 5, because this is quite a big job. But if you want to do, if you're enjoying the journaling process and you want to do that as well, then it certainly won't hurt. In fact, it will be a huge benefit. So let me know how you get on with that. And I look forward to hearing about how amazing the results are going to be, because they are, if you trust the process. See you soon. Bye.